Alright guys, I just realised my volume was way too high. I'm just excited. Here we are, Naked Brutality. Little game, we are playing naked. Well, I'm not currently naked. You know what I mean, okay? So here we are. I remember now what we're up to. Let's get that rice growing. Solar flare, great. Equip weapons. Pirate merchant. Okay. So I have 600 odd cloth. I don't have a way to rescue you yet, unfortunately. I think a hospital should be something we consider building quite quickly. Maybe chuck it like here. Let's plan it. I don't know. Somewhere like here, so if we do so it'd be like bed 1, bed 2, bed 3, and then oh, that'd only be 4 beds. It's meant to be. I know I did wrong. So that'd be 6 bed hospital, which is far more than we actually need. Oh, I hit the mic with my drink. Not clever. Gift. Free components. Thank you. Well, let's get to building. It's an odd number. No, I need 3. Sorry guys, that was my partner coughing loudly in the background. Ah, it's fine. Orders, remove plans. Thank you, Hev, for being understanding. Okay. We have something passing by. Very true, Heb. We all get cost indeed. How are you today anyway? I do not believe I asked you. I feel quite rude. Merble. Okay. Right, I just look in the taking up a lot of wood to build this hospital. At the moment we'll make it a 4-person hospital because, well, we only have 2 people anyway, so it seems kind of pointless to orders, chop wood. Any wood what can be chopped what's close to the base we'll grab. It's like up to the distance of the rice farms, really. And then floors. Our only possible real floor at the moment. $50-50 today. Why? What's wrong? Do I want to wooden floor? Neutral in terms of look, we will go for that 100 steel, which would be it's not that bad actually. Why are you not? I thought it automatically was like, oh, I let them build and then we'll do it. Just my head annoys me from time to time, as in physically or like mentally. do what they need to do. It's not the end of the world, is it? More mentally, but can lead to headaches. I know what you mean, though. Caravan request, not really in the position to do that. A vanometric power cell would be quite nice, though. Tribal war. It is possible for us to do it. Were to, though. Come on, game. What kind of travel time are we looking at there? A day there, a day back. I want to try architect, production, crafting point. Let's chuck it here. You make tribal work. We'll say make 10. No. Suspend. Oh, so it comes under crafting still. Weird, but okay. Hello Chloe, welcome to the stream! How are you doing? Hev's here. It's just you and Hev for now. How's the pond shooting? Which one? Shooting 4 and shooting 11, why'd you ask? Group of tribes people. One naked person. Okay. Guys, up and at 'em. Probably should. But that, why not melee, you know? Melee, whatever. I can see why. How are you today, Chloe? Me, I don't know what the word is. Do you know when you get yourself really worked up over something and then it kind of turns out alright? Like, possibly getting bad news from doctors and then suddenly you don't get bad news. I'm like that. I'm just kind of deflated. I don't know. Yeah, that kind of feeling. That would make sense. I don't want to introduce power right now, to be honest, over here until we have a non-floor. The floor's not that fun. Yeah, it's not flammable at all, is it? I don't know. I thought I put wooden flooring. I'm glad I got drenched there. Yeah, it has been raining, by the way. Sorry, my chat appears to frozen. I glanced over to my other chat and realised there are messages that are not on this chat. 1 second. See, my main chat, where I keep an eye on, is like near my screen. Then I have a backup chat next to my keyboard on my phone. And it's just a way every now and then, when I glance to it, I can go, oh shit, my chat's froze. Because I tell you one thing, guys, the Twitch app for a streamer, it's the same app, but like the stream side of it is really shitly made. Yeah, we need to get him killed, or her. I'm not sure which one. Why does all my rice keep dropping as an X? I don't get it. We need food. If it can be harvested, harvest it. But yeah, so that apparently I am feeling relieved today, which I'm not surprised at. I mean, I still got some kind of shitty news, but compared to what we thought it was, it's very good news. I don't know. Should I talk about it? Let me glance at my partner and see what their face looks like. They just shrugged at me. I don't know. I don't care if it's... Basically, I was being tested for leukemia. And during the testing, we worked out... I don't have leukemia. Yay. But... But I do have... my body is incapable of producing vitamin D. Come on, guys, hurry up. Well, that was easy enough. So I might, most probably, will be on tablets for the rest of my life. Yay. But I'm not dying, so that's a positive, right? Always look at the positive. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, do-do. Anyway, sorry, I got a bit overcome then. I apologise. Yeah, essentially. But the issue isn't that I've not... Basically, one second, let me pause so I'm not paying attention. From my understanding was he was saying that the body, in an ideal situation, should have 500 to 800 units of vitamin D in the blood. It was saying the average person these days have like 3 to 400 because they don't get enough sunlight. I have 3 units in my blood. Not 300, just 3. They actually redid the test multiple times because they didn't believe it could be so low. My doctor's never seen anyone with it that low before. And he is a relatively young doctor, but you know, definitely positive, I agree. I don't know why I paused it for that. That was a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. So yeah, isn't it a case of like just like a slight deficiency? This is proper full on, basically 0. Right. I see the issue. But yeah, I've been prescribed some very large, like dosage-wise vitamin D tablets to try and get it in my system quickly. And then after that, if it works, I'll have to have another blood test in another month and a half, 2 months time, something like that. And if they work, then I will basically be on vitamin D tablets for a year. And then I think they're like small dosage ones, daily ones, and then they'll take me off them and see if my vitamin D falls again. If it does, then I'll be on them for the rest of my life, more than likely. But yeah, to have a vitamin D level that low is apparently very ridiculous. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I just know my doctor was highly confused by the yeah. So yeah, I'm relieved. I'm in a good mood. But I'm in a weird kind of good mood, into the apparently relief kind of good mood, where I'm just kind of like, usually when I'm in a good mood I get dead hyper, but I'm not feeling hyper at all here. I'm just, you know, I'm chill good. So relief, it would be the correct word, but I don't know. I don't get to feel relieved about things very often. What have you guys been up to today anyway? One of you two not armed? Huh. Weird that you got human fist and injuries then. Not that interested right now, but soon. I passed my medical for army and I will soon be going to an assessment centre. Nice! It will be a shame not seeing you in the chat as much, but I'm just happy that you're getting to do what you want to do, you know? So we're going to up this to 10 meals. I see. I see, Hev. I wish I had more energy for you guys today. I think I just got myself so worked up over the last few days that I kind of, you know, Look at Hev here with all her army speak and that. Royal Logistics Corps, I'm guessing. Yes! My partner just nodded at me. I'm glad you ladies are having a good time in chat. Talking about your military things and whatnot, so I don't know, okay. That makes sense. Oh, 9 days left, not 0.9 days, that's fine then. You, oh shit. You, form caravan. We're gonna take a stabby man. It's like, do I have enough? Do you want 7? Or normal quality or better? I've got 9. So I've got 4, 5. I've only got 6. Oh, never mind, guys. I thought I did better than that. What am I doing? Oh, zoom in. It's right there. I'm an idiot. I don't think I'm gonna manage it, guys. Interesting, Hev. So, do you guys have any plans for today / this evening? Yeah, that is a big problem with the police at the moment. It's due to the cuts that they just don't really need people. And what the police do need are people with, what's the word? Experience. See, I knew I'd get there. Because the problem that they got is most of the people, when police are recruiting now, most of the people they're recruiting are to replace people who either retired or went on to a better job. And the downside to that is that means that they're losing very experienced officers who, due to the cuts and the public expenditure limitations and things, that they are finding better jobs, and thus they need to hire people who have got at least like a basic understanding of policing. So if they can hire from the armed forces in general, but especially the MPs, then it's highly helpful for them. When I was younger, I always found the idea of military police like a weird concept. And you're gonna stay there the full 20 years, nice. My uncle has been in the army since he was 16. Is now, how old will he be now? My mum's 42. So he'll be 40. So how long have you been in there? For 24 years. Yeah, so my 24 years my uncle's been in the army. He's a corporal, I believe, or something like that. I don't know, I can't remember the last time I saw him. I can actually, it was my granddad's funeral. Which was, what, 4 years ago now? He's a bit of a dick, to be honest. Like, not because he's in the army, just him as a person. He always had, from my understanding, from what family tell me from when he was younger, he always has been kind of like that. So I'm glad that he found something that he's good at, though. Everybody deserves to have something that they're good at and enjoy doing. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what he does. He controls like a large number of people. Is he a regimental officer? Is that what they're called? I don't know. He has like a couple hundred people who is in charge of. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I don't understand. I know very little about the structure of the army, so I don't genuinely know. But all I know is he's in charge of a bunch of people, and he has to make all the training for them, and not make it. You know what I mean? He oversees all of that and things. I don't know, guys. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen him. He passed out. That's not good. 1 second, guys. Partner, could you just go and rinse this glass, please, for me? I was meant to do it before the stream, and well, cooking and everything got in the way. Thank you. Thank you. I always find it funny, my partner's dad, because he was an army man. I don't know what he did though. I think he was an artilleryman or something, and he's the most unorganized person you'll meet. And it's really funny because you'd think somebody who spent a bunch of time in the army would be a little more organized in life. You know, like it's just funny. For instance, if he said something like, "Oh, we'll be there at say 2:30," you can guarantee the earliest he'll be setting off is 2:30. If not, something like 2:50, 2:45. Like, he's consistently late, basically all the time. And I'm guessing it's not his fault, but you think he would eventually just learn to predict like 15 minutes further down the line? Like, if he thinks it's going to be 2:30, just make it like... I keep looking at my partner to see what the face is like or what I'm saying. You think he would just add 15 minutes, whatever it presumes, and usually be right? But he never does. Or maybe he does, and it just slowly, as he's getting older, just getting even worse and worse at time management. That's possible. I don't know. My hospital, not the best in the world, but they'll do right. I'm always late. I'm always early, to be quite honest. I've been one of those people, like, if I started work at 4, I'd be there at 3. Or something stupid like that. And just be help out and stuff before my shift. I don't want to build there, do I? Because of that. No, remove plans. And I feel like I'm going to be like, well, that's good. I want to put granite. Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean, Hev. I wish there wasn't a way in this game that you could, like, priority clean somewhere and say, do you know, for your hospital, like, go, this area has to be kept clean, and this is more important than other stuff. This is going to be a cash crop, so I don't know what I'm going to grow. Smoke leaf, possibly. We're already growing cotton. Yeah, we'll grow smoke leaf. Yeah, I was always early, but that's just because I purposely make sure I'm early because I have this massive anxiety about being late. And with streaming, I've kind of just had to learn to ignore that because I'm pretty much always late streaming. That's why sometimes you end up like my intro is so long in some stream because I don't want to be really late, so I'll just start streaming, go off and finish what I need to finish quickly, kind of deal. You know, the joys are generalized anxiety. This game is desperate for me to take on another person. Well, they died. I feel like the biggest problem is when you feel like you're going to be late, you end up like and making yourself more late in the long run. You know? Looking at Valentine's Day stuff. What? I'm right. I mean, I don't quite remember when Valentine's Day is. Could mean my partner don't observe it, but isn't that like February? Whatever floats your boat, love. I don't know what to say to that. That really stumped me. And I thought people looking at Christmas stuff already was bad. Yeah, oh, booking stuff. That makes sense. That does make sense. I thought you just meant like gifts or something. Oh, I'm just planning to buy some love heart things and whatnot. Don't worry. Buys it 6 months early. This game is desperate for me to take on more people. I'm not quite there yet, but I'll be there soon. You know, it just needs to wait its turn and all. There's a good chance, guys, that I'll stream again later on, by the way, because this is going to be a short stream. As obviously, because I've spent a day of being worried, I've spent a day doing basically fuck all. We have a knife-wielding maniac. Oh no! But I might stream again later. I'm not going but yet, by the way. I'm just saying. I'll see how the partner feels, to be honest. Oh. Well, that went fine. Hmm. I just tried Terraria. I have not. I've looked at it a couple of times, but I don't own it, and I don't know how much it is. I know it's quite cheap, but I've not bought games for a while now, to be honest. New games, just money. It's just I own like 150 odd games already. You know, let's try and play the games I already own. Can you not just like chill out a bit, man? You know. I need somebody next who can do a research. Watching what he's doing, cooking and things. Just take the whole lot with you, Matt. Whatever game. There's a mod to make hauling more intuitive, I believe. I might try finding and installing that. Mad raccoon. Guys, I love raccoons, but we're gonna have to kill this one. Maybe I could make a raccoon hat. That's something. That's a real thing, right? Will you be going to the Manchester Christmas markets this year? I don't know. Why? Why? I went for the first time last year. But it's a pain in the ass for me to get there. Even though I don't live, I mean, I kind of don't like talking about where I live actually, so. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a pain in the ass for me to get there. I usually go on the train. Yeah, I don't do public transport, that's the problem. I cycled there last year. That was something I don't plan to do again. Put it that way. I might live close, but I don't live that close. Fuck me. Mostly because I may have possibly got drunk whilst in Manchester at the Christmas market and I had to cycle home. That Bailey's hot chocolate has more Baileys in than you think, okay? You maniac. Cycled there and back. I used to cycle to Salford and back every weekend. I can't at the moment, but hopefully once vitamin D sorted, I can do stuff like that again. That'd be really fun. I'd like to get back into cycling like 100 miles a week, maybe even 200 like I used to. Back when I was in uni, I used to cycle about 200 miles a week. Will you stay still? Oh, we managed it. You'll be fit as a fiddle, man. I never was, and I probably never will be. So not my cousin, but I'm sure they just put like half Bailey's, half hot chocolate or something. Or maybe it had something to do with all the liqueurs that I had whilst at the bar. I'm not sure. I'm only 7 kilograms overweight now, guys, by the way, officially, according to the doctor. Yes! After a year of losing weight, I'm almost there. And then this Christmas I'll gain back half of what I've lost. I'm bad at Christmas, guys. I like all the Christmas flavoured things. Mulled wine's questionably okay, but Bailey's hot chocolate's where it's at. The only problem with the Manchester Christmas markets for me is I find usually it's quite expensive. And when you're like me, I eat skint as fuck all the time. I don't know, if I get another big donation before now and then, I might consider going. But I definitely won't be cycling. I'll see if my partner's dad could come. And then I can hitch a ride. I just hit the microphone with my headphones. Why are you so close, microphone? I've not moved you. Rise, my pretty. Rise. I'm talking, of course, to the building. The very first time I played RimWorld, I built a massive thing out of wood, and then somebody came and used mortars on it and burnt the whole thing down. It was not great. Yeah, I picked up on that. In fact, I thought it was my dyslexia playing up, so I didn't even look at it twice. I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. My town centre Burley has a Christmas market, but when it does, it's usually pretty shit apart from the fudge shop. It's usually too expensive for what it is. Like, when you go to Manchester Christmas market, it's absolutely huge. And basically, it's got a bit of everything you could possibly want from a Christmas market, where my local town's one is pretty shit, you know? So the problem is, it's expensive, it's small, and it's just it's just not great. No, the food markets, what comes to my town from time to time, they're usually quite good. But once again, most of them are expensive. Almost all temporary markets like that are expensive. Because they spend so little of the time trading, especially seasonal markets, that they have to be expensive to make enough money to make it worth your time. That's just the nature of the game. That's very true, Hev. Very true indeed. Bit of a weird question, but how tall are you, Chloe? I'm a short guy. I'm happy to admit that. You know, I'm fine. I've come to accept what I am. You know. 5'4". So I'm only like I'm basically the same height as you. Some doctors say I'm 5'5", but some doctors say I'm 5'4". So I generally like to say 5'5", but I think I'm 5'4", or possibly even shorter. I don't know. I should probably go to the cool boots machine. That's usually fairly accurate. I'm the short ass then. Why? How tall are you, Hev? They'll be able to prescribe cannabis. I don't know in what form it'll be prescribed in, but I feel like it could be quite beneficial for people with things like anxiety, as well as other more serious conditions. But then it can make anxiety worse. But then most anti-anxiety and antidepressants make your make you worse. So you know, it's a shame they're only prescribing it in oil form. Although I guess it makes sense. I'm 5'1" and 3/4. You really have to squeeze that 3/4 in, don't you? Could you not like just say 5'2" and be done with it? 3/4 is only what, like 6mm or something. No, I'm aware. I was pretty sure though that the NHS can prescribe THC containing compounds now. I thought that was the whole point, because CBD oil is a I'm just reading about it now in the background, so give me a second. Advert, please don't play. Yeah, thank fuck for that. Okay, I'm reading. 1 second, I'm just reading. You continue to talk in chat. Oh, I drank all my lemonade. Well, I can make another one, and this time I can remember to put my gin in it like I was meant to last time. By the way, guys, an interesting fact that I've just read in this article is 63% of the UK public want legalization of recreational use of cannabis. I just find that an interesting concept. Because the government makes it out like if there's a minute number of people who want it legalised in Britain, and it's because they're all drug addicts and things. And I have a 63% of Britain are drug addicts, or you know. 97% of people think it should be illegal for prescription. I think my general view of it is, if I can walk to the Asda and buy as many crates of beer as I want, do you know what I mean? I could store 50 crates of beer. You know, if I can walk to Asda and all the time store 50 crates of beer in my basement or attic, or I don't have either of those things in where I live, but okay, you know what I mean, in my back bedroom then. Or I can go and buy sleeves upon sleeves upon sleeves of cigarettes, and that's fine, which are both massively addictive and massively harmful. Why couldn't you go and buy yourself a bit of weed every now and then? That's my view on it. But my view is most drugs should be legal. They should tax them and let people make their own choices in life. I'm filling in a little survey. Should recreational cannabis be legalised and sold like cigarettes and alcohol? Definitely yes. 57% of people said definitely yes. 70% of people say yes. No, but I mean, like, not heroin, but things that have got a limited chance of you being heavily addicted to it. You know, like diazepam, for instance, should be an over-the-counter medication, in my opinion, because it's almost impossible to overdose on it. It's relatively not addictive. It's a little addictive. It's not actually even addictive. You can get a dependency on it, but it's not like physically addictive. Smoking and alcohol already are illegal, obviously. And it continues. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think really hard drugs should be legal, but stuff that you don't necessarily will need if you can't buy it, like LSD or MDMA, for instance, the basic party drugs that are relatively not addictive, but a lot of people have them all the time. You know, like, why not make it so that we know what we're having is safe if you are having it, rather than hoping for the best and causing the NHS so many problems by having all these people who take a badly made pill at a party and end up in A&E. All those people who died over bad, was it LSD or ecstasy or something like that? I'm aware of what diazepam can do. I mean, I'm prescribed it after all. But anything can kill you if you take too much of it. You could eat too much chocolate and it would kill you. Too many bananas would kill you. You know, take too much paracetamol and it shuts your liver down. But paracetamol is sold over the counter. Bananas are sold over the counter. I mean, I'm going a little bit over the top there, but you know what I mean. I didn't say it's impossible to kill yourself with diazepam. I said it's quite difficult. Should cannabis be decriminalised so it is a controlled substance not available for sale on the market but with no legal penalties? Probably, yeah, sure. I'm bored of this little survey I'm doing already in the background. If cannabis were legalised, where you think it would have the strongest benefit? Where would you think it would have the strongest benefit to? Economically, social bit, by freeing up police time, it would bring no benefits. I mean, half the police don't even do you in for cannabis anymore. Yeah, exactly. That's my issue with it. But at the same time, I can understand somebody in a very dire situation turning to a substance, like people do with alcohol. Rather, I know at least one person personally from my work as a youth worker who basically was given something, told it was something else, and it ended up being I can't remember what it was. This is a while back. There was given a tablet, being told it was. Oh, I have very little sympathy for basically anyone. It makes me a pretty shitty carer, to be quite honest, but I try my best. I feel like economically it would really help our country, let's be honest. Are you concerned about research showing links between cannabis and mental health problems? What, like the research that shows links between computer and internet and mental health problems, or modern society mental health problems, or the amount that we go, like, the stress you get in... I have tried MDMA and it was one of the best nights of my life. Fair enough. I'm glad that you had a good time, you know. Or the fact that going to university has a negative impact with mental health. In the end, most things that cause stress are going to negatively impact your mental health. Last question. Should other drugs be legalized and the market regulated? Yes. It tastes like hairspray though. I have never tasted hairspray, so I wouldn't know what that is. Right, guys, I'm gonna play this in the background while I just finish reading this this news story. I'm gonna play it on twice speed rather than 3 times speed. I do not know what hairspray tastes like. I just know it smells pretty vile. These vile accounts on the misuse of drugs who carried out the second part of the review last week said doctors should be able to prescribe medical cannabis and prescribe medicine. So, as far as I know, one sec, when was this written? Oh, this was written a while, but I need something more modern than this. Right, so this was written yesterday. Right. Not right now, but possibly very soon. For the time being in here, I'm just going to chuck torches. I can't be as hairspray as it smells. Oh, that does not sound pleasant. Okay, so from what I can tell, the prescribed medication can include THC, which is interesting. But I mean, that was already legal anyway, so I kind of presume that. So there is a... So yeah, it's just oil form, which is a shame, but oh well. Could be worse. I mean, even if I wanted to try to get it, similar to air fresheners really too. I've never tasted an air freshener either. I've never really wanted... Don't really want to try to get it on prescription, to be honest. But if I did want to, it's still... With what the current recommendation guidelines on it, I wouldn't be eligible to get on prescription anyway. Guys, we are going to move on from this subject because we are skirting Twitch's terms of service quite a bit here. VexTick256 followed you. Thank you, Mr. Vex. And please feel free to jump in chat if you wish. But please do not feel like you're obliged to in any way. We're just people who talk about random stuff. All our conversations end up being, one sec. Let me read what Chloe said. The other day, that although having autism can be hard for us, I think we got the good end of the autism stick. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my job was working with autistic children in particular. So I've seen, you know, the very low ends of the spectrum. Like, I've seen girls who have zero ability to look after themselves when they're in their 20s, and I've seen like young children who any change whatsoever freak out and go on basically an aggressive rampage and oh, finally popped up and things like that. So yeah, I think as far as autism goes, I've got it very well. I don't know about, I've never met either of you two, so I don't know, like, do you know what I mean? I don't know how it is for you. You seem relatively level-headed people. So you do seem very high functioning. You know, got jobs or looking or been to uni in Heather's case. And things. Rescue. Oh, you can't do intellectual either? But yeah, I think myself, I've done very well. As far as like the throw of the dice is concerned. I get my haircut on Saturday. Yeah, I wrote to my parent to confirm. I get my haircut done on Saturday and I'm not looking forward to it. I hate haircuts. Weirdly, I like people playing with my hair, but I don't like haircuts in particular. Okay, here I am. What are you discussing right now? I have a fast question. Where are you from? I am from Britain, my friend. And welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. We were talking about marijuana, as you probably heard, but now we're talking, basically me, Heather, and Chloe all have autism. So our discussion is about autism. And our experiences in autism and things like that. Hev is on Discord. She's on mine. Yeah. Just called Hev over there, though. By the way, Vextic, I have a Discord if you are interested in joining. I'll do links now. Invite people, copy link, all that bullshit. So, Mr. Vex, if you are interested, there's my Discord link, and I have a YouTube channel as well. And YouTube, are you gonna load to me or? Okay, I got it, thanks. You from Britain? Yes, I am a British person. I'm from Northern Britain, but not that north. I'm from Northern England, sorry, not Northern Britain, because, well, that's the land of freedom. Most British people should get that reference. But you might not. I hope you do. Right click, copy. And here is the link to my YouTube. Yeah, man, don't worry about it. Where are you from? Also, if you are on my Discord, could you change your nickname on my server to match your Twitch name? Then I can keep it on doing. Sorry, what you hope I do? I didn't say. I'm confused. 1 second, let me look at my partner because they listen to everything I say. They look highly confused. So do I. If you join my Discord, can you please change your nickname on the Discord to match your Twitch name? Is what I asked. Guys, I'm trying to get to pick a free game for us to do on Social Sundays, by the way, this week. Right, guys, just give me a second. I'm going to nip to the bathroom and have a... Yes, I have. Although it's suspected STD because technically they don't know if the fungus is transferred sexually or not. They're still researching that. Guys, I'm just going to nip to the bathroom, have a quick chat with my partner and see am I okay to continue streaming because, well, they are here as a guest, you know. So... I'm back very shortly. By the way, Mr. Vex, don't worry about your English. We are... Two of the people in chat are currently dyslexic, so our English is terrible. We're autocorrect. And as far as the Czech Republic goes, I know the Czech Republic quite well because I have another viewer, Zherka, who is from the Czech Republic, and my neighbours, the ones before I have now, were from the Czech Republic. Anyway, I will be back in about 5 minutes. Please do not go anywhere, guys. Well, that was a quick and easy conversation with my partner. Basically, they need to nip out for a short period of time, so I get to stream longer. I mean, I'm not under the thumb. I have freedom, but I just like to check with them because in the end, partnerships are equals, right? You don't want to... I don't want to be upset to my partner by just sitting here essentially playing on my computer and talking to strangers on the internet, if they don't want that. Oh, they joined us. I didn't even realise. Well, grab a weapon. I don't know. Grab a knife. You can have that one. So doing the usual farming and things. So who's still watching anyway? You guys have gone awfully quiet, awfully quickly. What's behind that wall in the bottom near the mountain? I don't know. I'm concerned for it being the ancient danger, like this big in here. I can't remember if it popped up saying it's the ancient danger. Let's have a look around. Do you see an ancient danger? Ancient, not ancient. That could also be an ancient danger. I don't know. It does look like it's only this big though, doesn't it? Hey, sorry I got interrupted, but you talked about Czech and I wasn't here. Oh, it's okay. I was saying, I know about the Czech Republic because one of my other viewers who is on my Discord, Zherka, is from the Czech Republic, and my next door neighbours, not my current ones, the ones before them, were also from the Czech Republic. The Czech neighbours, the current ones, I don't know where they're from, but my Czech neighbours were, they kept just giving us jugs full of homemade wine all the time. It was great. Czech people, from what I've noticed so far, are very nice people. Fuck it. If we die, right? So I usually stream twice a day, by the way, Vex, but recently, nothing. Recently medical problems have been getting in the way of that, but I'm hoping with my most recent, like, prognosis, diagnosis, that's going to work out. Save in all caps. No, says me. It auto saves every now and then, you know. I'm bold, guys. We're gonna save. It's called naked. And then this one, which is most likely the ancient danger, we're gonna deconstruct that as well. What's the worst that can happen? Everybody dies and you reload. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, everybody's gonna die. That was fun. Right, guys. Let's just see how this goes and then we'll reload, right? See, I already knew that one was. Oh shit! Run, Yates, run! Anyway, I wasn't planning to win this fight. Don't worry, that was me having a little bit of a laugh with Chloe. We're not going to do that again. I'm going to just do one big rice field. I didn't merge them all. I don't care. And then have small ones about just in case, you know. Restrict, no, assign. We're going to say no drugs. No drugs. No drugs. I did say no drugs then. Yeah, I did. I thought I clicked something else. And here we're going to say, alright, we're going to pause a second. We're going to be like, make smoke leak joint and then do forever. Yeah, so, you know, some people's from Czech. Yeah, lots of people here is nice. What isn't that good is that my name sounds really stupid in Czech, but in English you don't got it. It's some sweet food. Fair enough. Oh, crap. They don't still want the... I got all this tribal we're lying about. God, I'm shattered. What is your favorite word? Like, in general? Crevice. I don't know. What is my favorite word? That's a hard question. Does it have to be English? In fact, no, my favourite word is transpire. And I don't know why, I just like the way it sounds. Wait, it's paused. Whoops. But yeah, that's my favourite word. Not why is crevice your favourite word? I was going to meme the fuck out of that question and originally and say moist, but moist is a terrible word, you know. Just should not exist. There's fires burning. I should probably deal with them at some point. Because it sounds gross. Crevice sounds gross. I guess. Moist is worse. It does seem like food-wise we're just scraping by. Finally. I'm trying to like be a good streamer here, guys, but I'm dead tired, so I'm gonna keep streaming if you want me to, but I'm not great at it today. It's up to you guys. I don't mind streaming for longer, but I'm just not my usual, you know. I must go, so nice stream. I'll come back. I come someday. No worries, man. Have a good day. So let's see. Hey, planting and shit, nice. Let's unsuspend these and say 3 of each, please. Now, sure. We're just doing all the usual crap of berries and trees and foods and things. But none of our guys can research, so we're quite limited. You know? Just getting some stuff together back in a bit. No worries, Hev. I won't be streaming for all that much longer anyway. Boom up, self-tamed. Nice. I did want to boom up, but I weren't risking trying to tame one. Can I build a... No, I can't. Oh, cargo pods, oh, cargo pods! What do you bring me, oh, cargo pod? Oh, cotton. Or cloth, whatever. So we do seem to have a food issue. Let's see. So we need to deal with this food shortage issue. I mean, long term we kind of have, but short term, we need to harvest all the berries and things. Well, there's quite a few of you about. Berry bushes and all. Right, so I want at least 15 meals. So let's see, where are we up to? Planting rice, getting berries, making food, fueling that thing. Milk. I still like the fact that they call it milking a boomerang. But there we go. Megasoft, I wish you'd stop eating my plants. Marcus, are you planting? At least you're actually planting something, right? Man, I'm tired. Me too. I'm trying to like pay attention, but it's hard work, you know. When you know you're tired, because you're tired, you think about the fact that you're tired more, and then you get more tired. I didn't sleep last night because I was scared about the results I was getting today, which didn't really help. Any particular reason why you're so tired, or just tired, Chloe? Ah, I see, I see. I can't nap. Like, my body just doesn't let me. Right, guys, I'm tired. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not being a very good streamer. I'm not being a good host. I'm probably not all that entertaining right now. So I'm gonna save. You're watching Game on Spectrum. I'm your host Ben, and I apologise for having a shit stream. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, evening. I will be on Discord if anybody wants to chat. I'm not going to be on voice chat straight away though. I might voice chat a little while. I don't know. Anyway, last but not least, as always, is cheerio.